Okay, people. I thought I'd do a little video because I get a lot of questions about bench press and a lot of issues with bench press. And so the number one question I get is, how do I get to a 4 plate bench? Like, 4 plates is cool. And it's usually from people who are about 3.5 plates, or about a 160 bench presser. And So, fun fact that I only realised the other day, but I actually went from a 150 kilo bench in 2015 to a 190 kilo bench, both in competition, a year later. Completely natural, similar body weights, done in IPF competitions. And the honest answer of how I jumped that much wasn't necessarily strength. If you're strong enough to press 160 kilos, you're usually strong enough to press 180 kilos. The difference is just, are you good at bench pressing? And that doesn't mean what you think it means. So the analogy that I like to use is, which I've ripped off by Louis Simmons, is you can't you can't fire a cannon from a canoe. And most people, to get to a 160 bench, you're concentrating on making the cannon bigger. You're concentrating on being super strong and super powerful. But your problem, once you get to that stage, it isn't the it isn't the gun that's holding you back. It's the canoe. You need to get yourself on a bigger ship. You need to be stable under heavier loads, and that usually means your antagonistic muscles. It usually means get your lats super tight, being super stacked under the bar, pulling everything back, and being super rigid on that bar. It's not usually it's not the amount of power that you can generate, because you can see a lot of people generate a lot of power with sloppy bench presses. So if that's you, have a think of it. And some good accessories that will help you build this is lots of upper back work, lots of scapular um, retraction and depression. So that means pulling your scaps back and pushing them down. That is your number one key for bench press. That doesn't mean you need a mega arch or anything like that. It just means you need to literally be locking your scaps in position. If those scaps are moving, or you cannot hold them scaps long enough to stay stable, or you're doing 1, 2, 3 reps and they start flaring and your bar path changes, that's your number one problem. So you need to be like a piston under that bar. So when the bar is coming down and touching your chest, the bar path is exactly the same on every single rep. That usually is the difference from a 160 bench presser to a 180, in my opinion. So if those things are something that you're struggling with, I have got a how-to bench press video that I did a couple of years back, which I will probably put in the bio of this. But yes, that is the main goal that you need to be focusing on. And if you're having struggles with that, message the Alliance page and I'm sure we can help you. But yeah, some good accessories to help with that would be straight arm pull downs, any lat work, really activating the lats before you bench press, and loads of technique. So yes, cool people, thanks for watching, and I will see you in a bit.